Yeah.
I like your props.
Thanks. Hi, ABC. Interesting. Hi, DT. You guys are gonna have to look at the ground because I'm not trying to show where I'm at. You know what? Let me walk a little bit farther because I have a random dude looking at me on my left side. Interesting how the other party is in the chat. Chismoso. No, we didn't go to the flying pizza. Hey, crazy love is love. You ready? We're almost going. I wasn't really sure if I was gonna do this or not. Can get the Capri Suns ready. Crazy love. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, DT. I haven't been outside other than we going out for dinner, or for me it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, I tend to not eat whatsoever. ABC. I'm wearing the cardigan that Chewy's got me, the Taylor Swift cardigan. The Speak Now. I gotta be turning to my back a couple of times here and there. Of course, that person did. Yep, Sandra, that's true. That's true. Especially with the the people we stayed at the lake house. Oh my god. There's no wall around here where I'm able to actually like sit comfortable. Other than if I squat down and it just looks weird and wrong. Lara's doing fine. Everyone's doing fine. They're chilling. I don't know where the girls are at right now, but they're chilling or doing stuff. I don't know what DOA or Lara's doing. Hi, Steph. We have. It's been a while, Steph. You guys are still at the gym? Hi, Grim. How are you? Everyone, let's welcome our SPTV community stalker. Just don't say the name. Just say hi. Go kindly fuck yourself. Okay, is that the real Kenny? Because I modded a Kenny, and I'm not sure if it's the... Yeah, Steph, I had to, sorry. I know I tend not to use profanity, but I needed to for that. Okay, someone please notify me if that's the real Kenny. If not, then I modded a fake Kenny earlier, or yesterday. Yeah, and that's why I want to make sure I have the right Kenny. Alright. I saw that there is a fake DT as well. Another reason why I didn't want to do the live, because we have a community stalker. But you know what? He always makes up his own stories. So, biking and oddity. Watch your back, Miss Ma'am. I don't need you breaking down. Oh, how did it go? Crazy Love is Love. I know we were watching while we were eating at the dinner. We were watching you, and then we were watching. Well, a lot of things happened during dinner. I'm okay. Okay, really? You're gonna start? I you promise not to do anything. Remember, we troll the trolls here. Celoso. Oh, Mary, the community stalker, the SPTV community. Sandra. Let's not add more to it, to the list. So, what do you guys want to know? Ask your questions. Steph. Oh God, not Jeff. Hindsight. I see. Hi, peaceful drama. Start from the beginning. The encampment. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let this person pass by. Would that be considered the beginning, Sandra? The encampment? Technically speaking, yeah. Eesh, I don't know how to boil water or make ice. Sorry, I can't help you there. Yeah. The beginning of the end, honestly. And that's where it went all to trash, honestly. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, everyone. Welcome. The lurkers, come on. Say hi at least once. If not, just give it thumbs up. Yeah, I'm enjoying the trip. Grandma Squirrel, I'm not sure, cause they don't have plans. We're doing this by the flow. We're just doing whatever pops up, pops up. It's all been mysterious. So in the encampment, like, pretty much it started with how when Danny got the restraining order. At least it's not by a minor. But when he got the temporary restraining order, that's pretty much where it all started. Is it hot out here? I don't know. I don't know. I've been in the AC. Hi, Jenna P. Um, it was the day after Danny started being bored, not being able to be at the encampment. So he decides to do Instagram chats. And not only that, there was multiple. One was public where it was, well, one chat was anybody from anybody's chat, live streams. And then a couple of days later, it started to become a different one with certain people. I won't list the names of certain people of that mod chat. Well, I wouldn't say mod chat because they weren't mods. Not all of them. Since technically, well, Instagram only lets you add like 20 people at a time. I think it's 20 people. I'm not sure the exact number. But slowly it went down due to some people getting removed due to inactivity. So they're like, it's sus. They're not replying, or they're not messaging back, or they haven't even been in the chat. maybe possibly a week later, that's when the big major chat happened with certain people, including, well, the reason why we broke up. Oh yeah, let's be mods. Watch out, because I'm not sure if I hit them already or not. So if you're, whenever it pops up, just be ready. Sorry, Sandra. I don't have Wi-Fi over here, and I'm not trying to use the hotels, the hotel Wi-Fi for the laptop. So this, there's a random guy just staring. Okay, in the car. This chat, there were some good people, and well, nothing really was happening until it started become an everyday thing where they messaged each other every single day. They made calls every single day, every hour, or they talked for hours and hours and hours. I don't have anything against some people of that chat. Most of them are fine with me. Just there's like a couple. I don't remember the exact number of who they are. They were in. Daddy's girl. I mean, go ahead. No one asked for your opinion, but thanks. Yeah, pretty much they were on Instagram, and then once they changed to Discord. I mean, yeah, it shows on the screenshots, but I'm not gonna say everyone, because not everyone was horrible. There's some in there that are good. And we were in it. Ashley, Sandra, one of the chats, we were all in it. And honestly, it just became really horrible. And I had asked Danny multiple times not to add me back to it multiple times. But no, he adds me back. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just put it on mute. During the day, it was on Instagram. During the night, it was on Discord. Sometimes they play games. Sometimes they just talk and watch the streams. Good and bad. Sometimes they watch movies nonstop. Ooh, dude, you gotta go to the doctors with that cough. There's times where they fall asleep in the chat and they're still there watching the movies. I know, because Danny did it a couple of times, and all you could hear in the background was either the movie playing or them talking. Yeah, Molly. Yeah. And I'm not the only one who noticed it, because even when we went to San Diego, we saw some people. Danny was still in the chat. We were hanging out. and it was just me plus the other person talking. Just once in a while, we'd be looking at Danny, and Danny was stuck on the phone. So pretty much it was nonstop with that chat. But the thing that made it worse, well, Sandra, I was getting to it, thank you. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, that. And they got mad with well, this one person, which we know who, because he keeps non-stopping. It got mad with Sandra just because she made a comment on publicly about how they're talking, which she had all the right to, because she was in that chat, and no matter what, every person, it's their own. They could do whatever they want. And even though many times I had talked to that one person on call, even, and with everyone else in that chat, they were listening to us talking. He wouldn't let it go just because they had an obligation for that one person because they got them into streaming. And even though we had told them many times about certain situations, he wouldn't let it go, and he still got mad. And he even told me that, oh, Leah hates me and blah blah blah. I even told him, no, I don't hate you, I just don't like how you don't understand or comprehend what we're telling you. And I even told this with Danny, because even Danny in the beginning was like, oh, I'm trying to be neutral, I'm not gonna say anything or this or that or blah blah blah. And eventually they changed their minds, and not because of the right reasons. Yeah, Sandra, that it started. That's pretty much where it also started, because of the Becky situation. And even though not only you or I had talked to him about it multiple times on the calls in Discord, and he even admitted that Becky was saying crap about me and like saying good things about Danny. Oh, look. So pretty much I'm like, okay, well, there's no way of changing their minds, so I'm not really gonna get into it with them anymore or talk about it anymore. Oh, someone's passing by speaking Spanish. Hi guys. And we even told the whole chat what happened with us, with the Sandra, Ashley, and I, with Becky. Which, if Ashley or Sandra, well, I know Sandra's here, but if you guys want to say, go ahead. If you guys don't, that's fine. But pretty much Becky was trying to pin us three against each other multiple times, which she almost got Sandra. And that night, she muted her live stream multiple times, even though clearly you could see it on my well, that time I was using Danny's account. and you could see it multiple times, and how she started the argument. And she was asking questions about my OCD, like medical wise, blah blah blah. And just to end it, I just like, oh yeah, I'm the one who's gonna mentally die, whatever, if I can't have it the way I want it, blah blah blah. Not only that, she secretly talked to Ashley, trying to pin her against me and Sandra, and then she did it somewhat publicly, not privately as much with Sandra. Since Sandra was already going going crazy, she was already stressed, and I told her to calm down, like just think of one thing, just do one thing at a time, just breathe and all that. But since Becky was there, she got to Sandra somewhat. Well, not so much. She got to Sandra, but we didn't let it affect our friendship. We talked it out multiple for a while. Yeah, Becky did that. That's why that it was the following day after Danny got the restraining order. Oh no, wait. Was it the following day? Or is it the day of Danny got the restraining order? Well, either way. And then the $100 bill that supposedly I don't know where the rumor started that, I was trying to steal it. No, I wasn't. Sandra had given me the 100 because she was gonna leave. She had to go take care of her birds. So she left it with me, which I put it in the car because I wasn't gonna be carrying around $100 in cash, walking back and forth around the encampment. So I put it in the car. But then Danny got the restraining order, and he took the car to wherever DOA was. And well, we took the car to wherever DOA was, and I was not thinking about that $100 with the situation that was happening. So once we were talking with DOA about the restraining order and everything after the live, we stayed for a while trying to figure things out. I had Sandra and Ashley went to go pick me up, since Danny needed the car to go anywhere. And well, I had completely forgot about the $100 bill. Like, that was not even in my mind. I went back, and Sandra was asked about the 100, and Sandra had said that she had given it to me, and then that's when she asked me what happened with the 100, and I told her, oh, I left it in the car and I don't have the car. And she's like, okay, to give it to her tomorrow. And she had, the following day, she texted me, Mija, please don't forget the $100 bill. I don't have money, and I had to ask my son to get an Uber for me. And later that day, I went to the encampment, and I had given it to her when she left. So I wasn't trying to keep the $100 bill. I had no intentions to keep that $100 bill. It's just a lot of things. Something big happened that it didn't even cross my mind about that $100 bill. Remember she said she was mad she couldn't get to the blue and that money could have been used for money. Wait. And that money could have been used for that, and now Leah's keeping. Yeah. Exactly, Sandra. I don't know why people don't just assume things. Um, so this thing happened with the. I'm assuming it all. Him not agreeing, like listening and understanding what we were trying to tell him. I'm assuming it was all like blinded by the hatred he has against DOA, because Becky became a bad actor, this needles and blah blah blah. And that's pretty much where it all started. And overall, it was just constantly in the Discord chats, on the call, that saw that. Oh well, yeah, ni modo. I already said it. Whatever. That he was gonna. Sandra. He was gonna dox Sandra. He had messaged Danny at 4 or 5 in the morning. If I'm a certified chismosa. Stephanie too. Um, he had screenshots of like 4 different addresses with Sandra's name, complete name, which you guys already technically know her name. And oh well, he was gonna make a live of just like a regular Q&A, supposedly that many people had questions, and that if they randomly ask about Sandra, he was gonna dox her. He was gonna say things about her. And that's the and I had texted Sandra right away, letting her know, like, hey, BTW, this is gonna happen, supposedly, allegedly. Wait, haven't you heard? Oh yeah. Yeah, Sandra's the person I'm traveling with. And man, I got lost right there. Oh, yeah, talking about that night. I had text Sandra. I told Danny, hey, I'm gonna let Sandra know because this thing isn't right. And he's like, okay, go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead. Um, I was gonna tell you to tell her. Oh yeah, I completely forgot something about the Becky situation. The day after we packed everything up, Becky decides to not spam call, but she kept calling Danny multiple times. And Danny answered one when I was asleep. And he had on speaker. Which this I haven't told anyone of. Well, not, I haven't spoken about it publicly. Which I don't think I should. I don't think I want to, but at the same time, like, might as well, since I'm already talking about the Becky situation. But she had called Danny. Danny answered. He put it on speaker. I was sleeping. I had after multiple days of not sleeping. Um, I'm not showing my face. DT, thank you for the $10. I appreciate the super chat. Um, dun dun dun. She was trying to put Danny in the middle of a situation. She had told Danny, hey, me, Becky, and Sir Corruptus, Reddit, whatever you want to call him, that person, are planning on filing charges against DOA for the recording. And where I'm also gonna get Jay into it, and as long as you, I'm talking about Danny, as long as Danny says yes, she'll continue. She'll follow through with the charges, and if Danny says no, she won't do it. And Danny said, do not put me into this. This has nothing to do with me. This is between you and DOA. That's, don't put me into this. I'm not doing this. Nope. Janet P. And, and she even told Danny, joking around, are you, you're not recording me, right? And Danny's like, no, I'm not. And well, she asked about Sandra, and then he's like, well, I don't know about Sandra. She's not my girlfriend, or I don't have anything to do. I don't speak for her. I don't know what you want me to say about her. So he just said that. And so that call ended, and we even told this to the chat, and that one specific person who kept defending her, and like, no, the thing is, it was the same situation with them, that it always ended up with that situation. Oh, well, this and that. I like how Sandra got Leah into this, blah blah blah. This is all Sandra's fault. No, it's not. She's not the one who meddled into our relationship whatsoever. Heck, if like right now that I broke up with Danny, she was there. She was supporting me through the whole thing. She even told me the night of the Tacoma show, if you decide to go back together with Danny, that's up to you, obviously, but I'll support you and I'll be here for you no matter what you plan to choose, or what you decide to choose. What's going on? And over the two, if you guys notice, I haven't been in Danny's stream or chat, streaming with him or being on his live chat for the past maybe month and a half to 2 months, for that reason, because I wasn't comfortable, because I know they're always watching. They always let everyone know who's on there, or sometimes they watch it together. And Becky told that to Danny on a phone call, which I was sleeping until I heard her voice, and I woke up. But Danny didn't. Well, Danny didn't see that I woke up. I was continue faking sleeping because I was like, what the heck is going on? And I didn't want to deal with it. I'm like, I'm too tired to even bother like anything. Well, after a couple of days of not sleeping well or nonstop sleep, nonstop being awake, uh, eventually they would have. Eventually, they did. Oh, like finally, like, oh, I'm not defending Becky anymore. Blah blah. This I don't support her. I'm like, it's already too late. I'm like, there's at this point, we shouldn't even be talking about Becky anymore. But that one person kept bringing her up in multiple different situations, and then he gets mad for Sandra for saying his name. Oh, she doxed me on Reddit, blah blah blah. Which she only said the first name. And he uses his personal Instagram that has his whole name in certain areas. And then not only that, he uses his TikTok with his name in all just live streams too. And he gets mad at Sandra for doxing his name. No, that's not doxing. And then he gets mad at me, just because I had someone look up his number, which I do to any number I don't recognize. He's not the only one I search up numbers. I search up random numbers that call me, and I let it go to voicemail. And he's mad at me. I've not done anything to him. He's mad at Sandra for doxing the name. And overall, I had told Danny, watch out, be careful. You don't know who these people really are just because you guys are on a on a chat. And you don't ever know who. Sorry, hoes driving. Okay. What's going on? Oh, I did not know that his full legal name is on his Cash App. Oh yeah, let me tell you one more thing about that situation about the Becky. She had confirmed with the close friend that she purposely uses the victim card, and she knows how to use it well, and that's how she gets people. That's all I'm saying from that. Over the past 2 months, it was constantly with that same person in every argument with Danny. It wouldn't end. Oh, well, this side said this about Sandra, or this side about the other person, and blah blah blah. It wouldn't end, and no matter how much we tried, it just never stopped. Even when the night, now let's get to the night where he starts attacking me on DOA's live stream. If anybody, not sure if any of you guys were watching that, you guys can recall that there was multiple he went in with the eyes emoji, and then DOA um, was saying, oh, for a friend of his that he was gonna lay back of him going after him, but then all the I'm not sure what the other person said. I don't recall what he said. But then I decided to put the little cute emoji of like a person fighting. I'm not sure if you remember it, DT, but that little cute emoji that I put. And then I remember DT saying, "Oh, that's cute, Leah." I'm like, "Yeah, I use that." I answered her back saying, "Oh yeah, I use that emoji whenever I'm mad, or like we're playing, or when I'm mad or defending someone." Danny, I think you know the emoji that I use, if you even remember. Yes, hello, DT. Yeah, um, and I guess that's where he gets triggered when I put that comment, because after that he started attacking me and going after with a bunch of troll accounts, and supposedly, according to the chat, the mod chat, this is the Danny's chat. Thank you, Michael. um I'm the one who supposedly started. Saul did nothing wrong. And there you go, the name again. They did nothing wrong. And I'm at this. Someone said I went off of someone, and I went off on him, and I don't remember the exact words of the this little phrase, but it was something about disappointing, that someone was disappointed in me, or I was this someone was something with disappointing, blah blah blah. And then my responses to on the live chat stream was screenshotted and sent to Danny, and then he texted the other person texted Danny, "Oh, Danny, sorry, it is what it is." And the following, this is where I was this is what ended the relationship, that I was completely done with Danny, because after so long of like fighting and trying to be like, okay, fine, whatever, I'm like, fine, I'll let it slide. I let it slide multiple times, and that night, well, it was early morning when it all happened. The comment, my comments was screenshotted to Danny, sent to Danny by that one person, and Danny woke up, and right away with different messages by him, and multiple from his chat telling him what happened last night, or well, early morning, what happened, or all this, blah blah blah. But I pretty much got the blame for it, and and I no, I felt her. I felt something coming this way.
I saw her look.
You have the Yagi.
Huh?
You have the room.
Ah, yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
And pretty much, uh, supposedly according to Danny, he was on call with his mods the whole morning talking about it, blah blah blah. We found out that this person put it on Reddit, a screenshot of the comment, and people were confused, like, what's going on? It was about a stupid paper that I had wrote to help out Danny for his court case, the first one, well, the first court date. It was a statement to help Danny outline every situation that happened. Danny was not supposed to use that paper for the court date because it was my version of it and he had to do his own. So I wrote out an outline for him to like fix what he needs to fix on his, add what he needs to add. And this whole paper situation was the one main thing that he was trying to use against me in DOA's chat, which it was just a piece of paper that I wrote, my work. And Danny knew that he knew that it wasn't his. He knew that he was gonna use it. Huh? What's going on here? Anyways. And I'm not sure what happened that night that paper happened, because I had ripped it up because Danny got me pissed off, and I had left them for 2 days, and I went with the girls. I stayed with them for the 2 days, and it was 2 days before his court actual date, and they were mad that, oh, I took the keys to both of my cars, and oh, I abandoned Danny, blah blah blah. Supposedly, you guys know me. Have I ever abandoned Danny in any situation? No, I haven't. I was there outside the jail, outside the detention center. So for I don't know who told Danny that, oh, she abandoned you, she's not gonna come back, or blah blah blah. Danny believed it. So I don't know what was happening with that. But the day of his court, I went back home around like 3 a.m. to shower. I left my keys to my second car for him to use, which he did not whatsoever. And I wasn't planning on going to his court whatsoever because of that situation that happened that night, the 2 nights before. And I still went, even though I didn't want to. I still went. I still supported him through that. And I'm supposedly the bad guy in this whole situation. Moving on to the main actual reason why we broke up was because of that I got the blame for everything that night of the live chat. The actual day, during the day, Danny was supposedly on call with his chat in the morning, talking about what was happening or what was going on, who started it, and blah blah blah. And he woke me up telling me, why were you fighting with Saul? You you swearing you shouldn't have not fought with Saul in the chat. I'm like, I wasn't fighting, I was defending myself. He was coming after me with multiple troll accounts. And for that day plus 3 days of nonstop arguing, of nonstop, I hadn't even told Danny in that moment. After he woke me up, we had like a 3-hour long argument. I hadn't even told him. I think it was the following day. because we continue arguing nonstop. Um, I hadn't even told him I am leaving you because of this. And Danny didn't believe it. So that I had my plan set in motion. I just needed time to figure everything out, which I got my own place already. The day I left Danny, I had taken out my stuff already. I had taken my car. I was going to take my second car, but my parents told me to leave it for now. Once I'm settled in my new place, I'll take my second car and then my guinea pigs, because they didn't want me to struggle with a lot of things while I settle in. And well, I wasn't planning on coming on tour because, well, of the situation that happened, well, the breakup that happened. But no, I got the support from Lara. I got the support of the girls. No, just Lara. I had a talk with Lara for like 2-3 hours the night of the breakup. Well, the following morning, I should say. I was like 1 a.m. in the morning. And she said, don't worry about anything. Just get your ass up here. So we made it happen. I have my next 6 months, the following 6 months all planned out. I'm going back to school, being a lawyer, well, studying law school. Just trying to figure it out. And then I know someone was asking if I was a Nepo baby. I am not gonna answer that. But honestly, I have a bunch of support that I didn't even know I had. And through what's going on here. Aria, again with the job, really? Does it matter if I have a job or not? Okay, I just saw a comment about apologizing to DOA. Let me talk about what happened about, what was that? Someone said maybe Danny, if you apologize to DOA, it should take you back. I want to see where that is. Okay, well, I can't see anymore. Anyways, I saw that comment, and I know people had questions about the lake house, about the Tacoma show and what happened and all that. Honestly, yeah, it was forceful that he came, and well, it was forceful that we had to talk and all, but honestly, the only reason I actually talked to him was because of DOA. And DOA was like, I'm not trying to meddle, I'm just gonna try to give you the guy's perspective, but he asked me if I was thinking about talking to Danny. I was like, no, not really. I'm like thinking about it, or I'm like, eh. It was like 90% no and 10% yes, and he's like, oh, I feel bad for him. He seems like a lost puppy. Are you sure that you don't want to talk to him? I was like, I'm like, He's like, at least give him a chance to talk. So I was like, I'll think about it. And well, we talked. And the reason why he didn't go to the lake house is because of me. Um, DOA was gonna had asked Lara to tell Danny if he wanted to go, but Lara was like, "Well, it's really up to Leah. We can't push Leah's boundaries. If he Danny DOA is like, if Danny if she says yes, Danny could ride with me, and he wouldn't have to be riding with the girls." And well, Lara came to me and asked if I wanted him to go, and honestly, I told her no, it's fine, cause well, we we left it on a good note. He's, it it was okay. I just didn't want to make it feel awkward, so I was like, no, it's okay. He could go. And well, that's why he didn't go to the lake house. Is not because, oh well, they didn't invite Danny. They hate Danny and blah blah blah. It's just like there was no point for Danny to go either way because he had a plane ticket out of here. Well, he had a plane to catch. I should say. And yes, I did tell him to go to the Starbucks Reserve. Um, I told him, you know what? So the trip wasn't a waste. At least go visit the Starbucks Reserve. At least you did something. I'm still gonna protest, but the only thing is, I don't live in the LA County anymore, so uh, I'm gonna try to visit LA on the weekends and do mothership hunting and protest to the nearest org that I live by. Let me see the comments. Hey, Bumblebee. I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but if Danny works on himself, becomes better, a better person, not just for him, not for me, but for himself, maybe I'll give him a chance. Who knows what the future holds? That better not have showed anything. Yeah, people will hate that, but well. I can't just throw away a 7-year relationship that easily like other people can. Crazy love is love. It's not an airport. You don't have to. Yeah, so many puppets, but thank you for the watch hours.
What it comes to. I don't know. I don't have. It didn't give me a receipt. Oh.
Genevieve. And by the way, who's ever saying Danny's well, we know the rumors where it starts. I was 16, he was 17. We had told you guys, well, we had told the viewers multiple times how we got together. It was my sweet 16. Obviously, I was 16. He was 17. Danny, Danny's a good guy. Just he gets influenced and manipulated easily. Even if I try to tell him, he's like, "Well, they could be better. I'm giving. I don't see it right now. Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Well, you do you, and you just gotta be careful." And I known him for the past 7 years. He has a good heart, unlike some people who have a heart full of hatred. Wait. Yeah, then he turned 18. You were underage. It has nothing to you. And we only have the only time that I was 16 and he was 18 was 1 month. That's it. 1 month. And nothing even happened. Honestly, Sandra, honestly, they find anything to hate anyone or make anybody look bad. Well, Bumblebee, you blame Xenu? Ay, Danny. Ya cállate. Anything else I'm missing that I need to say? I'm thinking if there's anything else. Oh. Yeah, I'm missing my drive here. Don't worry, I'll drive as fast as I can to get to Salt Lake. That's what I've been doing for the. Well, I drove to Washington. We did nonstop driving. It was like, I don't know, like, I don't recall the exact, but it's like around 15 hours that I drove nonstop. The only we took two stops, one near Washington just to eat, like around like 10 in the morning, and then one stop that we were in Washington, next to see the totem poles. And from there, I told Sandra I am not driving in the city since I don't know her car as I don't know her car well enough to drive in the city, especially with the drivers. No offense, Washington. Well, no offense, Seattle. Well, it's the whole state. No offense. And then I told her I'll drive the highways and she could just drive in the city. So I drove over here to Boise, and then I think tomorrow we're gonna start heading to Salt Lake. Stephanie, I don't want to say it like that, but eesh. Chewies, look. I had to show it. I'm not putting the camera on myself because then it'll dox where I am. So no, thank you. It's only 4.5 hours. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Sandra, start packing. We gotta go. We already got the whip. Oh, happy birthday, Grim. Be careful with the more. Oh. Okay, well, you ain't crap. I know who you are, and I know where you come from. Bye bye. Does that mean you're currently open to dating right now? Kelly boy, I know who you are, where you come from. But to answer your question, yes. Eh. Eh. Sandra. Tell him, Sandra. Tell him. Tell him. We're not together. Friends at the moment? I mean, sure. Steph, you already downloaded Tinder on my phone? Dang, why'd you gotta tell people that? Well, Sandra, you didn't want to let him have it? What? Not the Tinder. I think I got lost with Sandra. I don't know what's going on with the chat now. Danny's with me now. I make him drink Coke and eat pickles all day. Ha! Oh, look, Sandra, a Kia Soul. I won't show you, but look, a Kia Soul. Alright, crazy love is love. Sounds good. You kind of scared me by calling me because I was like, who was this? And I'm like, Then, oh. When I got the message, I'm like, it's crazy love. How'd you get my number? Peaceful, yeah, he is. He made he went live right after I went live. And call streets, he will fix it. I do have his number. Like I said, Steph, the SPTV community stalker. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Oh yeah, crazy love. I was about to search up your number too. I'm talking about the number. I'm like, who's calling me? And I was so close. Right after you, right before you texted me, I was about to search up the number too. Don't worry, I didn't. Don't hate me on that too. Tandra, my bad. Cece's words. I'm like, who's Cece's? But now I know who. Thank you, rather be in Maui. I'm sorry about this morning too. I know I was gonna go live, but I was like, I woke up like a minute before the live was like, I woke up at 9:59. I'm like, I don't have time to get ready or anything. So I'm like, I'll just do the live later. And I got some messages and people telling me, you canceled the live? When are you gonna do a live? Or are you not gonna do it anymore? I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I just gotta let it breathe it out. Yeah, I know the chat's full of trolls. Johnny Bravo let him. There's no point of mentioning him. That's all he does. He has a heart full of hatred. Am I going blonde? Oh. I don't know yet. See how... Don't get the breakup things? I keep hearing that. I keep being told don't get them. See how he switches up real quick? Us blondes have a lot of fun. Not that ready yet. Tandra, blondes have more fun. What do I say about the December? I already said it. I said that I have my next 6 months already all planned out. So who knows what's gonna happen after those 6 months, but the first 6 months that are coming, I already have it all planned out. I'm going back to Florida for a weekend anyways. Maybe just blonde eyebrows. uh, I never heard about someone dyeing their eyebrows copper. I used to have gold. I used to have my hair gold. It was like a couple years ago though. Like I had it nonstop gold for like 3 years. Why am I going to Florida? Steph. Because I have an awesome friend graduating. So I'm going in as support. That's okay, Dustin. Heavy schooling. That's fine with me. I read a bunch of books. I graduated high school early. I got paid to go to college. Okay, what's your super chat, Danny? Graduating from Scientology. Ooh. One in the chat if Leah should go copper. We're gonna do that now. Are you go? I'm not going to Clearwater. Not this time. I'm fly out to. I don't know yet. I don't know the city in Florida. I'm going by the flow at this point. No, I didn't graduate college. I stopped going because I didn't want to continue what I was doing, and in that school that I was didn't really have much. I was studying mathematics. I was gonna be a mathematician. Yeah, I'm that type of nerd. I'm really allergic to clear water. Yes, I am apparently. Oh, Orlando. Wait, Orlando. Isn't that where? Yeah, that's where everything is at in Florida. Interesting. That's my first plane ride, actually. Now we can free Chris. I don't know where Chris is at. Disney and Universal. Yep, that sounds like. Yeah. Ha. Oh, I know he's watching. He got live when I got live. He's like, oh, he is live. Like I said, SPTV community stalker. The one man that has a heart full of hatred. Leah, if you come back, I always have free passes for you. Oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ew, Johnny, no. Ew, hell no. Ew. Fuck no. God, that's disgusting. Honestly. Rather be a Maui. Shut up, Danny. Pues ni modo, ¿qué quieres que haga? Es tu culpa, no la mía. Bananas, I'm not putting the camera on me. Nice try. I'm not gonna dox where I am. Go get peeled. Alright, guys, I think that's it. We have things to do tomorrow. And it seems like you guys are having fun in the chat, apparently. Good night, Steph. Ooh, watch out. They're gonna be like, oh, the mistress is in the chat. Oopsie. Vegas is not after this. It's Salt Lake City and then Vegas. Oopsie. Good night, everyone. Except for that one stalker, the SPTV community stalker. That stalker sucks ass. Bye.